starring Lee Marvin.
Great rehearsal, Laura. Really great.
Oh. Well, with a little luck, Jerry, we'll have every seat in this house filled in another 4 weeks.
You'll do it all right.
Thanks, Jerry. Sam needs a hit in this theater. Oh, which reminds me, I better call him. Give me 2 minutes.
Well, you just saw him an hour ago.
Did you ever hear of a girl in love?
Mike, you all locked up?
15 doors, and I got 'em all. I know every scratch and dent on 'em, trying 'em all night long, every hour on the hour. Oh, you want to get out now? The stage door's locked.
Oh, no, Miss Dennis isn't quite ready yet.
Well, you just holler when you're ready. I got a couple of stations to punch downstairs.
All right, fine, Mike. I'll give you a call. All set?
Set for an hour.
Follow me. Well, that didn't take long. Did Sam say how the meeting with the backers went?
Yep, he said everything was going very smoothly.
Oh, good.
Quiet, lady. And you won't get hurt this time.
You let go.
You know what that is, Miss Dennis? Yell. Go on, yell, and I'll throw it right in your face.
What do you want?
You get out of Chicago tonight. And keep your mouth shut and you disappear. Or this is for you.
Jerry. Jerry, you're hurt. Lie still. I'll call the doctor. Operator.
When I reported for duty the next morning, I drew the assignment of checking out Laura Dennis's story of last night's attack. I'd met Miss Dennis once through Sam Harding, the owner of the old Royale Theater. She was always a big box office attraction in Chicago.
I must have told that story to 9 dozen detectives since last night. Jerry wasn't hurt very badly, thank heavens. He's at his office today. But what gets me is how anybody thinks they can drive me out of this show or Chicago. Why, this is my hometown.
Well, we used to put the squeeze on the actors in the old days. Maybe it's some kind of a shakedown, a protection racket. Has anybody contacted you about making a payoff?
No, never.
You say that you didn't get much of a look at the man.
Well, it was dark, but I can identify him. And that'll be a real pleasure.
Probably an out-of-town boy, otherwise you wouldn't have run that risk. Well, anyway, I've sent for a policewoman. She'll stay with you.
Policewoman? Oh, I don't want that.
Well, you're going to get it just the same.
Let me show you something, Lieutenant. Nobody's going to throw acid on me and get away with it. I know how to use it.
I hope you have a permit for this thing. Just the same, you're going to have police protection until you leave town.
Leave town?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, Lieutenant. Sam has money in this show, and he has an asset in me. I draw big here as a native daughter. And I'm not walking out on him or letting any hood tell me what to do. Sam needs a hit show. You know, that threat last night was a big bluff. I play poker myself.
But in every game, there's got to be one loser.
Yeah. All right. You just took over. I'm in your hands.
Is that the one you saw the car leave the parking lot from?
Yeah. What are they doing there where that car was?
They're from the police lab. They're taking impressions of the car tire. It may give them a lead, so you gave us the make of the car, so why don't you see if we can take it from there? Where's Sam?
Upstairs in his office. Oh, you can tell him something for me. Tell him that I'm not getting out of this show unless he closes it. And tell him he'd better put up a fight or look for another bride.
I'll tell him. And you'd better watch your step, because the police are going to tell you what to do and see that you do it.
Real tough,
Real
huh?
tough. And get rid of that gun before you shoot yourself.
The theater, everything I own is riding on the success of this show, Lieutenant. But I'm going to close it. I can't let Laura take the risk.
Laura isn't afraid.
But I am.
That'll be a big loss.
Bigger than you think. I'll have to sell the theater. I've been borrowing on it. Oh, I'll come out all right, won't starve. The ground is worth plenty. But the theater's been in my family for 50 years.
Then why move so fast? We don't know who's behind this business last night. It could be somebody after Laura's role.
No, nothing like that.
You could replace her.
I'm not interested in doing it with another star.
It's a big investment to lose.
It isn't a question of money, Lieutenant. I can't let Laura be hurt. That man with the acid got into a theater with every door locked. He can get at Laura again.
Give us a chance to get a lead on him.
How? You have nothing to work with.
We will have. Don't close the show till you hear from us.
I can't help myself. The danger to Laura.
Suppose this isn't a shakedown.
What else could it be?
I don't know, but give us 48 hours to find out. And don't tell anybody how much in the dark we are.
But if anything should happen to Laura...
Let us worry about that. I admired Sam Harding. Laura was in real danger, and he was willing to close the show and take a loss to keep her safe. My only hope was that Jerry Stewart could remember something to give me an angle. I headed for the banking district where Stewart's state brokerage office was located.
Yes, Miss Sims. Who? Well, where in Seattle? What's his name? Said I met him at lunch at... Oh, yes. Send him right in, Miss Sims. You fool coming here. What do you want? I paid you yesterday.
That's just the point. You didn't. Not all of it, anyway.
I gave you $1,000.
Sure you did. But you know, Jerry, I've been thinking. This is big. Real big. You wouldn't want to do me out of a fair share, now, would you?
What are you talking about?
You're real big in real estate, Jerry. You get big commissions, a big share just for your ideas. You think up a scheme, and then you make it happen.
That has nothing to do with last night.
Oh, yes, it does. You want Sam Harding's theater. You want him to close that show and sell out.
You're out of your mind.
I don't think so. Look at the cards I got.
You got no cards to play.
You need a lot of ready cash. Those horses have been hurting you real bad. And then there's this $1 million real estate combine. I hear they want to put up a skyscraper. Right where the Royale Theater is. But you need Sam Harding's theater. Now, if he gets a hit in there, he isn't going to want to sell to anyone. And you won't get $250,000 in commissions. You know, I ain't got a thing against money like that. Not if I'm treated right.
You've been listening to a lot of idle gossip.
We're going to burn all their scenery and their costumes, and we're really going to take care of Laura Dennis. We're going to make Sam Harding wish he never, ever owned a theater.
No. That's going too far.
Partner, you just been outvoted. We're going to close that show. This is a real big deal, man.
And supposing I go to the police?
I'd gamble on that. I really would. Take it. Before the girl comes in to find out what's up.
Yes, Miss Sims. Lieutenant Ballinger. Ask him to wait, please.
Well, what do I do now? Man knows me out there. Maybe I should go out and say hello to him. Let you explain how we got together, huh?
Roper. Use this office over here. The door at the far end leads to the corridor.
Thanks, partner. Now, you leave everything in my hands. And be very careful what you tell this lieutenant.
Miss Sims, ask the lieutenant to come right in, please. Thank you.
Jerry Stewart still looked a bit shaken by his experience from the night before. He wasn't much help. He said he never got a look at the man who knocked him out. No impression of height, coloring, or anything. He wound up talking about his friendship for Sam. The case was still at a dead end for the police. I tried several underworld sources, but they didn't have a rumble on what happened at the Royale Theater. During the afternoon, I went back to M Squad to talk it over with Captain Gray.
That's a tough one, all right, Frank. That'll lead us sometime. We can't locate the acid.
Well, it's one of those things. You know you're close, but there's nothing to get a grip on.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Something's been rattling around my brain. You smell fear on a man.
Yeah?
Well, I smell it on Stewart. He told me that he's going to dream about that beating he got for months. Anything from the lab boys on that getaway car tire?
Oh, yeah, it's on your desk. They got a good impression. They identified the brand. It's a right rear with a cut on it, like they've been scarred in an accident.
We know the make of car and tire. Let's try an insurance trace.
Well, I put it on the wire half an hour ago. Now, if it was an accident, it probably threw the wheel out of line. And if there was a repair job and the insurance company paid for it, we might have a lead.
Could be. I'll check it. I was bothered about how the acid thrower had gotten into a locked theater. The watchman told us earlier he couldn't account for anybody getting in. Now I wanted to check him myself.
Every door was locked. I'll swear to that, Lieutenant. And I hadn't let anybody in at the stage door except the cast and Mr. Stewart.
You said that everybody had gone home. Miss Dennis and Mr. Stewart were the last to leave the theater.
That's right. Unless...
Unless what? Come on, Mike. An acid thrower is a dangerous person.
Somebody could have stayed behind and opened one of the fire doors to let that man in from the alley.
Do you have any idea of who it could have been?
No. I was sure I checked everybody out.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Ballinger.
Lieutenant, your watchdogs are cramping my style. Sam's been here 10 minutes, and I haven't even been able to kiss him hello.
Oh, I don't know. I think my watchdogs know about such things.
Well, if you put it like that. There. Now I feel much better.
Did anything turn up, Ben?
Nothing but the rehearsal, and that turned up very flat.
Miss Dennis, the other night, did you notice anybody hanging around the theater before you left?
No. No, I didn't.
Well, it could be some member of the cast. That's why I'm so afraid for you.
Lieutenant.
Try to hit him off in the alley. Lieutenant, Mike is dead.
The next day, I set up a query with everybody connected with Laura Dennis in order to spot a possible enemy. The lab team was satisfied Mike's killer and the acid threatener had used the same car. And Captain Gray had a possible break for us.
I think we hit it, Frank. Insurance company trace on that car paid off. Claim was a rear-end collision, plus a rear wheel out of line 2 months ago.
The cut in the tire described in detail?
Yeah, but it wasn't replaced and there was no claim made.
And who's the owner?
Ernie Roper.
Roper?
Yeah, you make a down payment, you beat up a business rival for you.
I thought we got rid of that hood months ago.
Pick him up, Frank, suspicion of murder.
Well, look, this isn't the usual shakedown. No proposition has been made to Laura Dennis.
Pick him up.
Roper's vicious. He does the dirty work, but he's no organizer. We want whoever's behind this.
This is murder, Frank. His car was involved. Bring him in.
Okay. I traced Roper to his last known address, but he hadn't been seen there in a week. His type either holed up on a job or skipped town after it was over. To confirm the identification, I broke in on a rehearsal at the Royale Theater and showed Laura a group of mugshots. She said that she could identify the man with the acid. She ran through the faces twice and carefully. 5 of them looked like Ernie Roper.
That's the man.
You're positive?
I saw him slug Jerry before he grabbed me. What's his name?
You don't have to know that just yet, but we're looking for him. Well, Sam, we got our lead.
Those bullets last night were meant for Laura. I'd be far happier closing the show.
No, Sam. The police are going to get him. You are going to pick him up.
We have an all-points bulletin out for him.
Laura's in danger until you get him. I want her sent out of town. No show is worth this risk.
She's got police protection.
Look, why wait to find him? Why don't you set a trap for him or something?
Well, that takes too much time, too much preparation.
I'm the one on the spot. But I'm ready for him.
You never get that out in time to use it. Now, look, you just follow police instructions, huh?
She will.
All right, you win. Well, let's get back to work. I got to get rid of those press photographers and see if I've got the feel of that new song.
Well, Laura, behave yourself, please.
Sure.
Then I had a call to report back to M Squad. My check on people connected with Laura had turned up a witness, and this new angle was right out of left field.
Laura and I turned it up, Frank. We got the letter about 6 months ago. Went to the city attorney's office, but the man wouldn't sign a complaint. Said he was just blowing off steam. We got him outside.
Well, let's have him in.
All right. Larry, send Mr. Grumman in.
You know, this could explain a lot of things.
Yeah. You know, it's a good thing we save every letter we get. Well, Mr. Grumman, I'd like to have you meet Lieutenant Ballinger.
How do you do?
I'm here under protest. I've dropped that matter, and I don't wish to discuss it.
Well, this letter is very important to an investigation we're conducting.
You're a real estate broker, Mr. Grumman.
Yes, and I'm sorry I ever wrote that letter.
Well, you state here that Jerry Stewart is a double-dealing crook. That's pretty strong language.
I don't intend to be sued for libel over that letter.
Well, whatever you tell us won't go beyond this room.
What's the matter? Did he beat you out of a business deal or something?
He swindled me. He tricked me into selling a small office building on his terms. When I sold out, he delivered all 3 lots to a company that is putting up a big building.
And what's illegal about that?
The way he forced me to sell. Getting my tenants to move out. Telling lies to other tenants so they wouldn't move in.
And your property was in the middle.
Yes. The big deal couldn't go through without it. I have an important appointment. May I be excused now?
Oh, sure, Mr. Grumman. We may call you later.
Well, thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you.
Oh, you can use the hall door, Mr. Grumman. That guy may have a legitimate beef, Frank, but he's a sorehead. Stewart didn't break any law.
No? What about conspiracy if Grumman was forced to sell?
Well, Grumman would need more evidence than that for a jury.
No, I still can't help thinking about those locked theater doors. Jerry could have let somebody in.
Sure. But you'd need a confession to prove it. Captain Gray. What's that? Well, are you sure? Yeah. Hold on. Sal spotted a guy he thinks is Ernie Roper. He followed him to a bar on Jackson and Clark.
Jackson and Clark?
Yeah.
That's near Jerry's office.
Yeah. Man's making a phone call.
Okay, tell Sal not to move in. I'm on my way.
Right.
You want any killing? Take it easy. You want that $250,000, don't you?
No. Not like that, I don't want it. I don't want to burn for it. Sure, I was broke. I made a play that didn't work. But you're going to blow us both up. I'm finished with this whole deal. I'm finished. I'm through.
You're scared. Real scared. Scared enough to talk if you were in a spot, aren't you? But you're not gonna. Because I'm telling you to sit tight, and that's just what you're gonna do.
Will you please get out of town? I'll send you more money. Anything you want. Only get out of town.
Don't you tell me what to do. What are you gonna tell the cops? That I pulled a gun? For self-defense?
That's exactly what I'm going to tell them. Get out.
Search that office. Get out in the hall and stop anybody that looks like Roper. Just call the ambulance. He regained consciousness for about half an hour, but I couldn't get anything out of him. But a funny thing, you should have seen the look in his eyes, like a man scared to death. I'd almost say that he was faking his inability to speak.
Were you sure it was Roper who shot him?
Stewart's secretary identified him. To her, he was known as Mr. Smith, and get this. He identified himself as the man who had lunch with Stewart 8 hours prior to the attack on Stewart and Laura. Probably setting up the acid threat.
Yeah. Frank, Laura Dennis grabbed herself some headlines. Says she can identify the acid man.
Of all the fool moves to make.
Did you give her Roper's name?
Of course not. She's out of her mind. She's going to get herself killed. I'm going to the theater.
Hold it.
Who is it?
Lieutenant Ballinger. Did you see the papers? What are you trying to do?
Where's a man supposed to guard you?
Now, one thing at a time. Bill went across the street to get us some coffee. 2, I saw the papers.
You gave him that story deliberately, huh?
Well, I only said I could identify the man.
You were told not to say anything.
We were keeping it quiet so we could trap him.
We're ready for him here.
Yeah? Well, he shot Jerry Stewart an hour ago.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who is it? Bill, is that you?
Come on. Come on and get me.
It never fails. Hire a criminal and you've got a partner. Jerry Stewart learned that too late. But he talked, and we got enough evidence to send him to prison, and Ernie Roper got life. The captain recovered in time to attend the opening of Laura's show with me.
Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.